Okay, guys, here is a tutorial on how to create a class in Google Classroom. So the first thing you need to do is sign into your Google account. And then go to Google Classroom. You can just type in Google Classroom. When you first go to Google Classroom, it's going to ask you whether you're a teacher or a student. Obviously, you're going to click Teacher. And then it brings you to a screen that looks kind of like this, although it will look slightly different because you have no classes created. And you're going to go up here and hit the plus button and hit Create Class. You're going to name the class. I'll call it Sample 2. You can give it a section to further describe it, and then press Create. Okay, now this is your Google Classroom. You can start a tour to tell you more about it, but we are going to skip that because I'll take you for my own tour. So the first thing you might want to do is change your theme. So you can press Select Theme and pick one of the pre-themes they have, or you can even upload a photo. You just choose it from your desktop, but we're not going to do that right now. And once you have your theme set, there's a couple of things you might want to look at. First of all, on the left-hand side, right now there's nothing listed because we haven't done any assignments, but you have something called the class code right here. This is what you're going to give your students for them to join the class. So I'll show you what I mean right now. When your students log into Google Classroom, they're going to log in as a student. They're going to press the plus button, and they're going to click Join Class. It's going to ask them for a code. This is the code they will put in. Okay. And now, all of a sudden, we have a student. So here are the main three menus: Stream, Students, and About. Stream is where you're going to post all of your assignments, grade assignments, hand them back. You could also create announcements, general discussion questions, and you can reuse old assignments. We will do that in a later tutorial. Under Students, you have an entire list of all of your students after they join. Now, you can click one student or all students, and you can mute them, which means they are not allowed to post comments anymore. That's very helpful if they are getting very distracted trying to speak to each other as in a chat room. You can mute them, you can email them, or you can move them from the class. In addition, here's general things that students can and cannot do. Students can post and comment. Students can only comment. Only teacher can post or comment. So these are some general settings of what you want your students to be able to do. I have it on students can post and comment. That means they can create their own posts and comment on other people's posts. And here's the class code. You can disable it if you want if you don't want anyone else joining. And on the About page, you can further add some more information. The title of the class, Sample 2. Press Save. And you can add materials. Let's say you have a website you'd like to add. You can put class website and then click this link right here and type in the link, www. Let's just say that was the name of our website. And press Add, and then Post. And now you also have a class website and any other materials you can keep adding. You can add YouTube videos, Google Drive documents, attachments. For a YouTube video, you can search for a YouTube video or paste the URL right there. Google Drive, anything from your Google Drive you can attach, and any file from your computer. You'd have to upload it. Go back to Stream, and streaming is where you will do most of your work. One last thing. If you go back to your main page, here's the main menu up here. You go to Classes, Sample 2. If you click this button, I apologize, you click the main button and go all the way down to Settings. If you don't want an email every single time someone posts to Google Classroom, you can just uncheck this button. That's very helpful if you have 100 students and you don't want an email every time there's activity. So that's how you create your first Google Class. Stay tuned for more tutorials.